Hello guys, how we doing? I'm going to carry on with my truck simulator. I'm going for some more cars. So mod manager. We have added some more vehicles. I want the Impala. Can you add it? Mod not compatible. What a testicle. So the red ones are not compatible. I'll have a Lamborghini though. I'll have a Lamborghini. Nissan Qashqai. My sister's got a Qashqai. Porsche Panamera, whatever you call it. I'm gutted about that. Alright, okay. We've got a truck. It's a Mustang. Got a BMW M5. Alright, okay. So we shall try them out. I'll have to check the file. Okie dokie, right. We will try them then. Now, right, how do you actually? Right, confirm changes. Right, okay. We are going to go into a truck simulator. We shall buy a Porsche. I think. But look at my car, it looks weird. It looks tacky actually. Don't like the wheels on it. But that's not what I'm after. I'm after truck dealers, diagnostics. No, let's do a job actually. I've got other cars, but we can have a look at that later. Let's do a trip. Harvester. I bet it's a big truck. So let's do this one. I've got a brand new combine harvester. I'll break the wheels. It's Easter, by the way, guys. Hope you're having a good Easter. Well, it's Good Friday they call it, don't they? It's all bank holiday, Holy Week over here in the Philippines. There's nothing on it. Well, I did upload a video not so long ago. Oh, right, okay, so wow, it's like a big dumper truck on the back. Right, okay. Let's do this. Well, call them dial switch on. Just make sure I'm not touching anything. Right, we've got to make sure that we are going in the right direction. Will it have a police escort? I don't think it does actually. Right. Oh, it's a slow truck this. Yeah. Oh, you're alright there. You having a good look? Is he looking? Does he look? No, he doesn't. Sat there quite happily, isn't he? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Right. I really need a steering wheel. Good God. So the X, she had a wide arse, I know. Wow. Not liking with that. That's some size, that, isn't it? I'm just going to lean over a little bit, otherwise I'll catch these cars here. Because it's quite a wide load, isn't it? I've got a brand new combine harvester, it's massive. Right, what do we do? Carry on. Really, I'm not. Just in case I'm on a hill, right, okay, let's do this. Good God! Oh right, okay. So I might as well turn into this lane. Right, we have. Nagging with this big thing, are we? Did you hear about our Trump trial? That Stormy Daniels have been ordered to pay Trump back, is it 200 grand or something, for court costs, because they had nothing on it. It's all bogus. People look like fools. He's gonna try and go for president again. Whether you like Biden or not, he's totally not, I don't know. He seems really incompetent. He's falling all over the place, forgetting his words stuff. That's usually a signs of what do you call it? Alzheimer's. He's got Alzheimer's or something serious. 50%. Ignore me anyway, guys. Sorry. I'm just driving. Oh my, I didn't realise it had cruise control on it. Isn't that good? I'll just leave it at going downhill and set the speed for it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, am I gonna... Shyster, that was close. Oh God. How did I do that? Oh shit. Ah. Good God. Sorry guys. It's because I'm driving in a different visual mode. Right, okay. That's my fault, that. I shouldn't have done that. Put the camera on like that. So you can't control it from a different angle. I'm gutted you can't pick half of them cars. What a testicle. Oh, fuck off. What is that, all loans? I don't need a loan, I've got 7 million. I think I've got a couple more. One sec. Excuse me. Driver manager. Not applicable. Alright, okay. I just got to find out what. Are these on drive? Economy, summary, travel. Okay. I want them to earn me some money. I want to be rich. My wife wants us rich. So we can buy a nice house. Don't we all need what a nice house, don't we, eventually? With a picket fence and a couple of kids and a dog. No. Don't want a picket fence, and I certainly don't want dogs. Not like the ones over in the Philippines anyway, or they just ditch bark. But they're designed to bark. Yeah, but they're designed to bite. That's what a neighbour said at one point. Someone was complaining, but the dogs, that's what they're designed to do. No, they're not. Not designed to bark all the time. Fair dues the companions, but not when you want a quiet life. Now, if you retire, what last thing you want to do is do a load of little four-legged things with teeth, just constantly barking. Nah. British usually lovers of dogs and cats, but I've never really been in. I had a cat, me and my sister Sharon. We had a cat when we was in our teens, when I was not teens, I would say about 10 or 11 years old. We had a little black and white cat called Sasha. But we only had the one, and a fish, 2 fish. We had 2 little goldfish, and one of them ate the other fish. But I've never been really fond of pets. But yeah, I love that cat. Sasha it was called. Black and white little thing. There's a photograph of me holding the cat. Right. I don't know whether or not my mum still got it, but it looks like I'm strangling the cat, and I'm not, because there's a photograph of them with my hand underneath the cat's throat, holding the cat up, and the cat's hanging its tongue out, but it's not. It's actually not holding it like that. It's not really holding. It's a funny thing. That cat lasted quite a few years. The fish didn't. It died. It got eaten. The other one probably died. I don't know. Eventually. My wife's sort of thinking she wants a pet. I might just one of those, you know, one of those robot vacuums and stick a tail on it. The only pet will clean the house up and not poop everywhere. Keep on trucking with a big combine harvester at the back. It's quite calm actually. I might just lock it there. I think you go to a certain speed. Could imagine it being a Tesla. Every 5 seconds you'd have to charge it up, like getting the batteries out. They only last about, is it 3 years or 4 years on a battery, and then they have to chemically remove the batteries, protect. Not like fuel engines, they're just lethal batteries apparently in them. You couldn't have it in certain countries because batteries corrode very quickly. So if you've got a Tesla, Teslas are nice for like America and all that kind of stuff, but if water gets in the batteries, you've got a ticking time bomb. I wouldn't have a Tesla. We could have had a hybrid car. Our car was an SUV, but we've just got a normal gas engine. We could have went for a car with like a lot of computerization on it, no self-driving and all that. Nah, prefer to drive the car. You got full control of it. You could tell it to like park in this position, it reverses in and into a wall. Nah. That was preparing us for when we used to watch Kit and all that, Knight Rider, the Trans Am, and then they done a Mustang in 2003, didn't they? Do you remember that Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff? And then later, what's his name? Brunel, or something like that. Stephen Brunel or something. James Brunel or whatever his name, I can't remember. Name him in the description. Jason, I can't remember what his name is. The Mustang, Ford Mustang. And Trans Am. I'd like to have as a kid you grow up, you dream about these cars. So many TV shows I used to love them when I was growing up. Like Airwolf, and I wasn't keen on Blue Thunder. But Night Rider, the A-Team, Street Hawk, Airwolf, all that kind of stuff. Stephen J. Cannell, whatever your name is. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on the Blue Thunder, was it? Street Hawk. They should have made more series of that one. I like that series. Max. I can't believe. Actually, from what I believe, there was 2 prototypes of that motorbike. One of them is still in a garage somewhere in the UK, Middlesex or something like that. The original Street Hawk bike, so far as I know. But they've redone Airwolf. There's a guy who's reproduced it, and apparently it's flyable as well. Obviously it doesn't do the same as the 22B, i.e. being doesn't have turbos and weapons and all that kind of stuff. It's just for show. But apparently, yeah, it is flyable. Yeah, I watch a couple of videos on YouTube, for ideas for content. And a lot of it, like, I was like an 80s child. Well, when I first started, because I started off my career, is what I call it, programming and writing games and stuff, and the old Z80 stuff, the Spectrums and the Commodore 64s and all that. Bedroom programmers, they call them, bedroom coders. but never really pursued it as such. But I did do a lot with Spectrums. Probably with the 128s, 128 plus 2s. Not so much the REM membrane ones, I didn't like the keyboard on them. But you could get a Kcin keyboard and attach that on, and that gave you a keyboard. But obviously, it was touch coding because it was reduced in memory. If you're a programmer, you'll know what I mean. Because what you do is each key was represented by a command. But when they actually brought out the 128 basic, and above that, like Amstrad, when Amstrad took over Sinclair, the programming language was a much better basic interpreter and also editor as well. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, pulling them over. Now the first machines I learned to program machine code on was Amstrad actually. Those were a good little machine. Oh, I've got it. Kcin. I was thinking about what do you call them? The QLs. That was a 68000 processor. But the tape drive, whoops, that's because I'm using the keyboard. But the micro drives weren't very reliable, so if I wanted to write code on them, you couldn't. But I fortunately went out and bought, at a time in Dixon's in Altrincham in the UK, I was able to save up for a Tetung Einstein, and that's where it all started. I thought it was turning off to me. That was a good little computer, that. There's no turn off here. That was a good computer, that. I had a 3-inch floppy drive, Z80 sub processor, 4.2 megahertz I think it was. 80k of RAM. But what happens is when you install a second disk drive in it, it reduced the RAM to 64k. But the sneaky thing about it was, they said it was an 80k machine, but partially when it started off, the 80k was originally 64k because the remaining memory was video memory. It's quite a weird one, that. Whoops. I wrote so much stuff on that machine when I was learning to program. With my father, I rewrote a Z80 editor, very similar to a machine language editor called Zeep, which came out originally on the Z80 machines. It's like Spain, feels like Spain now. Or Mexico. Where to Mexico? Those were the days. And then like Commodore 64 was when I first started writing code on a ZX. Still got ZX81 for them. 6502 machine code machines. A mate of mine years and years ago, I don't know what he does now. I'm not too sure whether or not he owns Big Fish Games, but I might be wrong. I'll have to contact him one day. I don't think he'll remember me actually, but his brother used to work for Ocean Software. He was one of the well-known music composer for Ocean Softwares. Became quite popular, a bit famous actually. He done all the titles for Batman and all that, RoboCop and all that. I never really met his brother. It was just Jonathan. Or was it Stephen? Stephen. It was Jonathan was his brother. Done. You arsehole! I had right away then, you knobhead. I'll have to review that video. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was going the right speed. The police car pulled into me. You pillock. Ass in the hole. Road rage, road rage. The AI on this game's a joke sometimes. I couldn't really see him because he pulled in to me. It was just a little blur at the side here. But I had right away anyway. I was still going. He should have pulled in behind me. It's like the police nowadays, isn't it? They think they own the road. Discovered a new oh right, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I love my Einstein. When I moved to the Philippines, I couldn't take all the computers with me, so I'm praying that my daughter didn't throw the computers away, because I've got like quite a few old computers as well as the Einstein, a couple of Ataris. I didn't have the Amigas. I haven't got the Amigas anymore. I had a couple of Commodore Amiga, my Amigas, 600, 800, 1200. No. 500, well, the 500s weren't the Amigas, 500, 500 plus, a 1200 and a 600 and 800, I can't remember what they were. Commodores apart from this, the 64s, the bread bin one and the one that looked like a doorstop. Those were lovely computers then. I wrote a lot of coding on them. I was able to, I bought, at the time because they were expensive, I bought the disk drives, the 151, 1501 or something, I can't remember what they're called now. And the action replay cartridges to save the memory. I bought that for mate, and then I bought an Einstein, and then I bought the 64s, that was going back around about 80s, 85, 80, no, yeah, about 87, 88. I started writing code for Amigas and Atari STs, and it's 520 ST, and it's the 1040 ST. I had a modular screen problem with it. The circuit board wasn't working properly, and even though when I tried repairing it, it just wouldn't have it. But as far as I know, it's still in my daughter's cupboard. But that's when PC started to come along, and the 16-bit industry started to die. But I always had an attraction to BBC Micro. Ooh, that was close. BBC Masters and stuff. So I was writing coding for the BBCs when I was in school, because it was during the time of the, well, the kids and schools would know about the same time. There were all teacher strikes. I know I shouldn't be going fast in on these lanes. Got to keep it down below 30, well 49 wasn't it? Oh, 65. 65 on this road. Huh? We can go at good speed on this. I haven't got cruise control on this. What we like for fuel? Oh, we're alright. I don't know how much we've got left actually. I might pull over for a minute. What we like for seat wise, getting low there. I'll pull over in a minute. Yeah, them dogs. That's all they do. I call them piranhas. They're set as little shih tzus. There's about 5 of them, and all they do all day long is bark. They don't bark at anything, they just bark. That's why I'm not keen on them. No, I'm just going to carry on. Oops, sorry. It's because I'm using the keyboard. Oh, shut up. Don't take offence if you're a dog lover. I've not got nothing against dogs. It's just that sometimes you like peace and tranquility, you know, you've got these little waffing things. Not everyone's a dog lover. They're probably barking about cats actually. We haven't got cats, but there's a lot of strays. Oh God, here we go. I apologise if I moan. But you see, what happens is there's usually a couple of dogs that go up and down the subdivision, and it sets these ones off. There's a little Pomeranian fluffy thing with teeth next door on the other side, and that kicks off as well with a big deluxe dog, and that's irritating. I just moan about everything, mate. The headache's dying up. Oh, you can bypass it. Alright, okay. Highlight user offence. It's confusing, is it that one? Alright, so I've got a bit far. It's this one here, sorry. Have I got lights on? Use of offence, typical Gestapo. Policy enforcers. Come on. Is he yielding to me? Fantastic. Oh. Is it doing it? Oh, poop. Okay. Oh, I actually drives over the lamppost. That's cool. I didn't know it does that. I only get angered with it because my wife, well, she's not working tonight, fortunately, but she does classes online. The last thing you want to do is these little things back, you know, all night long. But Esso, is it Esso? Excuse some was is it play? It's going dark, isn't it? Oh well, we're alright. Is there nothing coming that way? God. Must be the heat. I've had a headache for a while. I'm a bit over, I shouldn't have done. I'm too far actually, I shouldn't have done that. But you can't really. Crash defense, where? Fuck off. It's because I'm. Yeah, I don't care. I got 9 million in the bank. I don't play it as much as others. I think there was one I was watching the other day and he had 500 million in his. 500 million, 400 and odd million. But yeah, his subscribers were a lot more than mine. I'm just coming up nearly to 1,000 subscribers, which is a good day for me when it happens. But he had like 800,000, 900,000 subscribers. I'd love to have that amount. But I think he momentarily plays, or mostly plays, simulators of all sorts. You know, like this one, like flight simulators, truck simulators, bus simulators, all sorts of stuff like that. Django. What's that one? Wrong way violation. Get stuffed. Yeah. Will I make it? Ooh. Jesus, that's the first. Size of that thing though. I think it'll only be the one video. I'll maybe drive the car in a little bit and try and figure out if I keep it this distance here, I can see the lights change to green, which is going to do any second. Did you think that Americans are dwarfs in these trucks? I know you can up and lower this seat, but what? Crash, I've not even touched it. You knobhead. How far have we got? Oh, I think I might be tempted. What are we like? Bit of damage. Alright, okay. I am tempted. No, I should be alright. God, it's like the Philippines. What the hell? I almost missed the turn, that's what it is. That was a bit of luck. Got a yield. I'm alright. Excuse me. It's fun. I've been watching a couple of, you know, old retro gaming channels, and people are donating the Einstein, the Tongue Einstein, and it's lovely to see that people are actually getting them, and in good, relatively good working order. But mine's immaculate. Mine's brand new. No one's getting that. I was lucky actually. I had one originally from Curry's in Altrincham, and then I was lucky that a guy had bought two when they first came out, and I was able to buy one for £50, 50 quid for an immaculate brand new Einstein. The only thing it didn't have was the disk drives. I don't know whether or not. No, I haven't. Fortunately. A brand new immaculate Einstein. The only thing what was missing off it was. Oh. $17 hours. What are you doing? Eh? God, it's like being in the Philippines. Everyone can't drive. I think it's going to be a second video. I might be able to pull over here. Detach. What? God off. How do you detach? Not keyboard. Detach. I forgot what the keys are. Detach. Engine brake. Detach. 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 Differential suspension. Horn, wipers, cruise control, navigation, hood, function, detach, ready to gearbox, gear down, gear up, gearbox switch, trailer brake. Okay, not a trailer brake. Ah. Huh? Camera controls, warp mode, photo mode, hover, detached trailer, right, T. Right, okay, so with T. Right, we are going to do a sneaker oh shit. But it's tough, mate. Oh! I'm not good at doing this. It's a fuel thing, isn't it? Where's the fuel? Huh? I'm at a garage anyway. Oh no, I'm not. Right, okay, what we've got here? Go away. I'm going to try and find somewhere to sleep. Should be there. Oh, go away. Flight violation. Ah, right, okay. I know I'm getting tired, you're not a bed. Right, so I should have a repair garage here somewhere. Yes, okay. There you go. You. Oh, sorry. Will you piss off? Right, okay, so right, we've got a sleeping place here. And this is where we will be calling it a day. We'll pick up the trailer tomorrow. How'd you get on there? Eh? Alright, okay then. Come on. Don't like the lights on the States. Right guys, we'll call it a day. It's going to be a two-part of this. We shall do the next one at some point. Take care, see you soon.